Hey there, it's Laura Knights from LauraEKnightsCoaching.com. I wanted to make a quick video to talk about the rest of the year. It's June, you all. June. We're at the midway point, and there's still time to maximize and make the rest of the year really count in your business. What that's going to require, and I'm speaking to myself while I'm speaking to you too, what that's going to require is some prioritization of what we need to focus on to make the rest of this year count. So here's my process that I go through at the mid-year point to really determine what I need to turn my eyes to moving forward. So one, you need to revisit and plot out your profit plan for the rest of the year. You might have done this at the beginning of the year. Hopefully, you're looking back at it each month. But if not, no judgment zone. Start where you are right now and think about a monthly or for the remaining 6 months of the year. What is it that you need to be bringing into your business? A dollar amount, a firm dollar amount. I usually recommend you come up with the monthly and then just multiply that out by 6, right? So your profit plan is determining the big number and then looking at the different offerings that you have. Let's say you do some one-to-one work. Let's say you have a group program. Maybe you have some virtual courses or passive products. Maybe you do some paid speaking if you're B2B. Maybe you do some corporate consulting. Whatever the case, come up with the dollar amount for those different offerings. If it ranges, do an average. If your corporate consultation range, depending on what you do the average of what you normally bring in from one client, and go ahead and plot out what are the breakdown of the offerings that it's going to take to meet that amount of money. So let's say you want to make $5,000 a month for the rest of the year. That's $30,000, and you have 4 different offerings. A one-to-one. How many individual clients are you going to work with? What's the price point per client? And then multiply that out. So you're basically trying to get some magic numbers. To make this $30,000 for the rest of the year, or if we want to just do monthly, this $5,000 a month, I'm going to need 2 individual clients at the $1,000 mark. I'm going to need 1,500 speaking engagement, and I'm going to need passive products to fill up my courses that people buy, the other 2,500. Whatever the case, you need to know your key metrics for each month so you can hit this profit plan realistically. Sometimes when you do the profit plan, though, it will show you that either you need to raise the prices or you don't have enough offerings at the right price point to make up that number. So this exercise alone will help you win, okay? But once you get the profit plan going and you got your numbers and your metrics broken down, you have to determine the key task that's going to make it happen. Is it that you need to create the product that you want to sell? Maybe you need to be focused on product creation. Maybe you're that person that's writing that book to amplify your speaking and those back of the room sales. Maybe you need to focus on list building and prepping your launch for an online program. Or maybe all of your stuff is there. Let's say you do a lot of one-to-one offers and you just need to sell, sell, sell. You need to be marketing and selling to bring in the revenue. Whatever the case, come up with your key tasks. So I'll share mine to provide some context. One of the big things I'm going to be doing in the upcoming months is launching a new virtual group program. If you know anything about online programs, it's all about the list because it's a numbers game. It's about conversion. So my focus, my key task to hit my profit plan objectives is about list building now up until I launch my program this fall. That means I'm going to be sharing free content, a lot of free content, to get people interested in what I'm talking about, to provide some real valuable information so they'll be willing to check me out when I launch the new paid program, right? You got to give a little bit to get a little bit, right? So now that you have your profit plan, you have your key task that's going to make it happen, what you have to do is to carve out the time to make it happen and build accountability. So for instance, outside of maintaining my cash flow with my existing clients and obtaining any new one-to-one individual clients over the next couple of months, my focus is on list building. If I find myself watching a new webinar or in shiny object syndrome, a new idea like most entrepreneurs have, a million ideas a minute, right? I am actively conscious of that and reeling myself back in because my focus again is what? List building. Yours might be something different. I have reminders on the whiteboard in my office. I have it in my planner that I look at religiously every day. And I have a post-it note on my actual laptop. So you have to do what works for you. As entrepreneurs, our attention spans can sometimes be like my 2 year old. We see something, oh, that's fun. Let me do that. Oh, that looks interesting. Let me do that. No, we need to really drill down again to those key tasks that's going to make it happen. Again, some of the ideas that might be for your key tasks: product creation, list building, and prepping a launch like me, or just selling your existing offers. We have to make it count, you all. We have 6 months left, but we can make it count. We have to plan, strategize, and of course, implement, execute, and manage the distractions, right? So I don't know about you, but I'm planning to double my income from the first part of the year and the second half. And again, that's only going to happen through strategy, planning, managing distractions, and of course, execution. So what about you? What are your make it count priorities, your make it count tasks that you must focus on to hit those profit plan numbers and to make the second half of your year count? Post in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you're working on as well.